I'll get some kid in the gym. In my gym will be like, oh, yeah, well, I'm only 23. And I'll like, oh, yeah, when I was 23, I was in my 3rd SEAL platoon. This happened to me a long time ago. This parent, said, can you come talk to my son? And he really wants to be a SEAL. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And so I meet this kid, strapping young kid, looks super happy and positive, and he does water polo, and he's a great athlete. And he's like, yeah, I really want to join the SEAL teams. What advice do you have for me? I'm like, are you ready to kill people, and are you ready to die? And it was like the whole room just them two, but they're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Jocko, when did you know you wanted to be a Navy SEAL?
Well, specifically, the SEAL team part of it wasn't until I figured that out. But when I was a little tiny kid, 5, 6, the only thing I can remember was wanting to be some kind of commando.
You knew that from that point?
From birth, basically.
Now, was it because pops or an uncle or grandpa was in the military?
No, my grandfather was in the Army, and he was retired from the Army, but that wasn't really it. I just instinctively was putting camouflage on my face and carrying around sticks and carving them to look like machine guns when I was a little kid.
For no reason. So that's just kind of...
In one of your videos, you say, don't stay in bed. I mean, even on vacation, you're up at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, what do you mean by vacation?
Was there a movie that you watched that was like, this is my favorite movie?
Hundreds of them.
I had a band, a hardcore band. The name of my hardcore band was Rage of Discipline. That was the name of my hardcore band. I mean, hair is basically, what's that word? It's basically for show. I mean, that's what hair is. It has no purpose other than I look good. So let's just go ahead and remove that. I don't care what I look like. I'm here to win.
Where we're going to send him, should we send him to Gitmo? I say we skip Gitmo and send him straight to hell where he belongs.
But don't you want the most intelligence possible out of him?
Yeah, we can gather as much intelligence possible out of him. We can interrogate him as much as we can, but eventually you're going to hit that brick wall. He's not going to have any more information. Yeah. And let's get him out of this planet.
Jocko, when you look at the evidence that was on his phone, all the videos, I mean, very disturbing. 90 videos of him watching horrific murders, what ISIS does to people, running over innocent people with tanks. You were reminded that there is evil in this world. So how do we eliminate evil? How do we eliminate ISIS? What do we do?
Well, first of all, yes, there's evil. And the things that he's watching is the things that those evil subhumans perpetrate on a daily basis. And the way you get rid of people like that is you kill them. You hunt them down and you kill them. That's what we should be doing.
But we want to show, according to some, we want to show that we're different than the terrorists. We'll be like them if we do that. We won't be. We're civilized people with rules and laws. What's your reaction?
Actually, yes, we are different than the terrorists. We don't do things that they do. We don't systematically rape 10-year-old girls like they do. And if that's the way they're going to behave, they don't deserve to live.
What do you make? Okay, so the storyline yesterday was that he became radicalized after he came to the United States through this diversity visa program. And it sounds like it all happened online, through the video, through the propaganda. What do you do going forward as a nation to try to turn it off? Is there anything?
Absolutely. I think you assault those internet spots where this stuff comes into the computers.
You just turn off YouTube?
This is shut down those videos on YouTube, absolutely. Oh, does that disrupt your freedom of speech? I actually don't care. We don't need that kind of attitude coming into this country. We don't need it in the world. Shut it down.
We just have the wrong mindset. We don't understand that we're in the middle of a war, do we?
Obviously not.
Yesterday, we had a guest on that said our country dodged a bullet by getting President Trump elected and not having Hillary Clinton in power. And he wants to get rid of this diversity visa program. What are your thoughts on that?
Anybody that would support at this moment in time the diversity visa lottery, you get to come to this country because you won a lottery, and then you get to bring in, 20, 25 family members, alleged family members. It's ridiculous. It's preposterous.
That's very strange to me. I guess in the SEAL community, you get used to people having at least somewhat of the similar viewpoint. Maybe on different ends within some kind of a spectrum, but you take a little girl and put her in danger and give me some person that knows where she is and we can save her from his knowledge. That guy would definitely give information, and smacking him around would just be getting warmed up, in my opinion.